everybody. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'm getting ready to stream for you. Making sure everything's working. It's very cold outside today. Excuse me. Gotta get into place. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me see what's going on here. There we go. Got a little bit of music going on. Just making sure I look good. Yeah, here I am. I'm looking good. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Len. I'm going to be taking you through this afternoon of drawing. Hopefully I can do this within 2 hours. So today, over the weekend I watched this movie called Mitchell vs. the Machines, and that was pretty awesome. It was pretty great. It's pretty fantastic, and I thought, oh, you know what? I want to draw some fun stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be drawing Mitchell and the Machines. I think Katie Mitchell. I'm going to just draw one character because that's all I think I'm going to do. And since we did the last stream, I had a couple people say, hey, can you show us the whole process? So I will be doing that. I'll be showing you the entire process from start to finish. And we'll see what happens. So anyway, let's get ready to roll. So if you haven't seen that film, by the way, it's on Netflix. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty great. It's just so funny. It was really, really amazing and funny and great, and I loved it. And I really just wanted to draw something from it. So one thing that was really cool about the movie was just the awesome, just the really cool look of the characters. I mean, it was very unique and interesting, and one thing that was really cool was it sort of borrowed, it's from the same group that did the Lego Movie and Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, which is like one of my favorite films. So it's got a very, very unique look to it. And I thought, I'm going to try to emulate that style in what I'm doing today. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to be using a lot of the styles, a lot of the things, not styles, techniques. That's what I'm looking for. Using a lot of the techniques that I used on a couple other pieces, and I'm gonna show you as much as I can, but here's the thing, all right? I don't want to give away all my secrets. I mean, you'll probably be able to see like what I'm doing, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. But here's over at Patreon, patreon.com/Len. You can actually back me, and you can back me, and I can give you these lessons. What's going on? I can give you these lessons individually. So that's something I want to kind of bring that up. Go to patreon.com/Len. I can become your personal art teacher. which, you know, if that's something you're interested in, you can certainly do that. That's at one of the higher tiers. I can do that via Zoom or however else we want to try to work it. So that's just something I mentioned. So I'm doing the pencils right now. And the pencils, I'll work pretty quickly on this stuff. Try to get this. I was going to try to just draw this stuff like beforehand, but then I thought, yeah, I'm gonna do the whole process from start to finish. See how it goes. Oh goodness. So as you can see, well, maybe not in this stream, but I'm trying to reboot my podcast Jawbone Radio. So outside here in this room, I'm trying to set it up for that sort of setup, right, to do the podcast. So I've got some 2 cameras set up and some other awesome stuff happening here. So hopefully this week, hopefully we'll make that happen. Wow, this is heavy metal music, man. I really sound like an old guy. Wow, this is really heavy music here. Music is from Pretzel Rocks. Which is a service that gives free streamable music to Twitch. So if you like this stuff, I don't know, download Pretzel Rocks and you can get the music that way. It's kind of fun. There's some really, I used the chill station the other day, which was pretty awesome. It sounded pretty good. Her to have a little bit more. I wanted to have her a little bit more excitement going on. The animation, by the way, in this movie was fantastic. So good. Oh, so let me talk a little bit about this. So for those of you who don't know, I am also an adjunct faculty at the Cleveland Institute of Art. It's here locally in Cleveland. I teach graphic design. But I also teach a lot of Illustrator students, illustration students, and animation students, and photography students. But mostly, this year, mostly illustrators. And I gotta tell you, there are some pretty fantastic illustrators out there coming out, graduating this year from the Cleveland Institute of Art. I've been part of the BFA process, which is the Bachelor of Fine Arts process, which is kind of like their final thesis, how they defend their work. And my son, who attends there, who is a senior, defended his thesis yesterday. He's a painting major, and he did a great job. But I sat in a couple other ones, some illustration ones, and I gotta tell you, man, I am like, not only at once am I sort of scared, right, because there's such like, scary talent coming out of CIA, but I'm so inspired because I'm like, oh man, here are these youngsters who are just sort of figuring out their voice, right? And it's so cool. It's so cool to watch how that how they're sort of figuring it out, and it's, I don't know. I just thought it was a really neat thing here. So congratulations to the class of 2021 at Cleveland Institute of Art. Pretty fantastic. All right, so I just threw that background in there to start working from. Start painting this. So I got my pencils down. Oh, by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo. Excuse me, I just went to I went to Taco Bell, which probably was not a good thing to do. But I just wanted to celebrate, you know, get some Mexican food and enjoy myself. If you're in the chat room and you want to say hi, please do so in the chat. Also, I'm on my way. I'm trying to become an affiliate soon. So part of that is, I think there's 4 things to do to become an affiliate. I've met 2 of the requirements, which is 50 followers and then something else, I forget. But as soon as I do that, then we can start sharing bits and all that good stuff. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, right? Like, I'm not under delusion that I'm like this amazing streamer, kind of coming late to the game. But you know, maybe it could be something fun. That's right, KT Data. It's never too late to start. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's an interesting thing to try. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, KT Data, when I become an affiliate, or if I become an affiliate, you'll be able to get one of those like first badges, you know. And I already have. There's somebody. This guy named Michael, who is a fan of mine from DTNS. He's like, he's like, oh man, I really, hopefully you make affiliate, because he like totally wants to get like this first badge. I guess that's a big deal. So I don't know what the requirements are for that, but I guess that's something to kind of aspire to. That sounded just like something from an old NES, man. Old school, right? Boy, am I showing my age here. So, talking about, I think it's the first 5-10 subs. Okay, good, perfect. Oops. Then then people should be able to get that really easy because don't have too many watchers, too many viewers. That's something, right? Something to aspire to. Hey, thank you for the host. D Walls, excellent. I appreciate it. There's another person that's might be on the list for getting a sub. Be one of the first subscribers. So not to belabor the point, but I keep talking about this Mitchells versus the Machines. I was thinking, man, you know, it's hard to believe that it's a Netflix film. And I don't know the whole story about it. I'm sure people probably know more than I do, but maybe it was slated for like a release in the theaters, and then the pandemic knocked it out. But it's such a good film. It's so much fun and a lot of fun. Hey, what's going on, D Walls? Good to see you. Get the flats in on here. Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. Enough people I respected were saying, "You gotta see it, you gotta see it." So I'm like, all right. So Monday, I kind of had a crazy day. We had some health things going on around here. With my daughter, who is recovering from a surgery, and so we had like a lot of stuff we had to run around and do for her. So the day was kind of like thrown off, and but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch a movie. So I went and I made my kids, or one of my kids, get their homework done quickly, and we sat and watched it. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think they might be doing that. Just buying up a lot of different properties. I don't know what the deal was. I mean, it felt like a theatrical film, for sure. Like it probably should have been released in the theaters. So, who knows? So this image is a little bit different than my other one. I tried to do more realism. Yeah, I think that worked out fairly well. Probably wasn't my best piece the other day. But I'm sort of like feeling my way through this whole thing. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh, the other cool thing is that there are so many cool people in this movie. Like, cool people that are associated with the film. one of them I was watching. I'm like, gosh, that sounds just like Conan O'Brien, and it was Conan O'Brien, but also Eric Andre is in it. I didn't recognize Eric Andre, his voice, but he's in it. Fred Armisen, Maya Rudolph is in it. She does a voice, and there was somebody else that I thought was So the music was done by Mark Mothersbaugh, which was, it's like, you know, formerly of Devo. Awesome. So that was pretty cool. It was nice to see. I love seems to be like, I like anybody who, like, there are certain people who, if they're associated with a film, I will always like it. It's just like my thing. So like if Mark Mothersbaugh does the music, chances are I'm gonna dig it. He used to do a lot of Wes Anderson movies, and he hasn't done them in a while. Weirdly enough, for my Project Geek Week, when I did that, I interviewed Mark Mothersbaugh for that project, and I asked him, I'm like, well, why don't you work with Wes Anderson? How come you haven't done a Wes Anderson film? It was weird because he was as perplexed as I was. He's like, I don't know, if you talk to him, ask him. I never did get to interview Wes Anderson. I wish I did. That would have been fun. Yeah, I think you're talking about Mark Mothersbaugh, Dewald. He is a great visual artist. One of the things I got through Geek Week was his book, Beautiful Mutants. And it's all these photographs that he took of people and turned them into sort of these monsters. It's really cool. Oh, I didn't know she was married to P.T. Anderson. Maya Rudolph is married to P.T. Anderson. I did not know that. P.T. Anderson, of course, directed Boogie Nights and Magnolia, which is an awesome film. Paul Thomas Anderson. Alright, so I think I have... Let's take a look here. Well, I wish, hopefully someone in chat will recognize the raid and come that way. That'd be awesome. That would really help a lot. Yeah, this does remind me a lot of Tetris, doesn't it? Music is a lot like Tetris. Let me take a look here. I'm working off an image of Katie Mitchell. And I'm sorta using doing my own take. On Katie Mitchell. You know, maybe what you can do, Kepper67 is just talk about this stream in the chat. And then somebody, you know, maybe Zoe Brings Bacon or something like that will figure it out. All right. I think I like this so far. I think this is good. I'll do a little bit more cleaning up here. Just here. Yeah, you know, Pretzel Rocks has some pretty decent tunes, man. Like just to like hang out and listen to. Like I have this up, and then I also have like Spotify up. And I'll listen to Spotify, right? Like I'll dig it, but like if I'm just working on this, I'm like, no. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Nice. That's awesome. Oh. Thank you, Kelly136. Hopefully we'll get like a big group of people in here and we'll, you know, we'll spend the afternoon together. Okay, so I like this so far. So I'm gonna flatten this out. Oh no, hey! Garamus82, thank you so much. Thank you for following. Oh, wrong. There we go. All right, so we can start getting some of this together. Yeah, same time every week. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I streamed this time last week, and I'm gonna do it again on Friday, I think, for Tom's show again. So let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Kepper. You are such a big fan, and I appreciate it. It means a lot because it's just very difficult to get a following. I mean, luckily I have some help, but I mean, I kind of gotta work on my own stuff and make sure that I can sort of hold my own. But it is nice to have, hey, thanks a lot, Thomas Bradley, I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe try reloading. Try reloading. I don't know why that would be giving you an issue. Might be your connection, hopefully not. I'm here over on gigabit internet, so things seem to be working for me okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Kelly, that's what I mean. Sorry about that. Maybe Scott doesn't like me. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe there's that. I don't know. Scott has a lot on his plate. I know. So I guess I don't even know. So like, morning stream that ends around this time. Is that what it is? I don't know the schedule. If morning stream ends around this time, then this is a pretty good time to stream. My gosh, what the heck is this? Is this Christmas music in chiptune? What the heck, man? What the? Why is this on here? I don't know if I can listen to this. Jingle bits. Okay, let's go. Come on, get out of here with that. Alright, this is a little bit better. I was like, what the heck is that music? Nuts. Nutty. So, also, what's sort of weird is that this week would have been Free Comic Book Day. And it's such a bummer, man. This is the second year in a row that it didn't happen. It's just hard to believe, you know, that it's been 2 years since the last Free Comic Book Day. It just feels really sad, right? Like, I wish. Oh yeah, what is Scott's? Oh yeah, that's right. So Scott's doing his Kickstarter project. He's doing his card project. Yeah, that would distract anybody. So I don't blame him. It's all like crazy. God, there's so much stuff going on. I just backed Carrie Byron's. She has a Kickstarter project called Explorer, and I just backed that yesterday. I was one of the. I think I might have been actually the first backer for that project, which was kind of neat. Yes, Free Comic Book Day was moved to August. So it's gonna happen, right? It's just, I'm so used to having it happen now. And yeah, it's a bummer, because usually I would go and I would be a part of it. Like I would draw for, it. But obviously that's not happening. But I will be a part of it in August. I usually do the overnight drawing session, and I really miss it. I miss that vibe. I miss that community. So cool. That's pretty good. All right, let me get some color on this hair. I think that looks like her. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to. I'm paying attention just like the colors and stuff. So I think that looks like her. I'm trying to get that style in this piece. That's why I chose this one, because I wanted to do something that really kind of emphasized style over likeness, if that makes sense. You know, that looks pretty good. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna start putting some of the specular work in. That always helps start making it happen. Style over substance. Yeah, it is. There we go. That's gonna start looking like her. Actually, it's too bright. It's gonna make it a little bit softer. Oh, so for those of you, yeah, isn't that cool? Just adding those colors, adding that, just is so amazing. So I was talking earlier when I was in the stream more or less by myself. Maybe there was one other person here. that I am trying to reboot my podcast Jawbone Radio. So I don't think there's anybody here who'd remember that show, but it's a show I did with my wife. We started back in 2005, and we were one of the first podcasters in the country. Folks. It started back in 2005, and so a bunch of different circumstances happened and why we weren't able to continue. But I'm thinking of rebooting it as a Twitch show, and also kind of keep the whole podcasting vibe still going. So I'm probably going to use this Twitch channel to do that as well, and so keep an eye out, because sometimes you'll see like me going live. That's my plan, at least, at weird times. Probably in the evenings. Like I'm thinking right now, I'm gonna try Thursday evening to do Jawbone Radio. Hey, TV's Travis, good to see you. I didn't see you in the chat room there. So I'm thinking of doing that, and it'll be pretty cool. The main thing is if I can convince my wife to kind of jump back into this world and do it, because it's very, very difficult. But if it happens, you guys will be the first to know. And that's the show's primarily talk. It's like chatting and stuff. So yeah, it should be fun to sort of see what happens, and how I can make that transition back to podcasting. It's been so long. Yeah, although D-Walls, yeah, editing, I don't have to do any editing. I never did any editing anyway on our show, but a lot of people who were fans of the show were like, oh man, I really like the podcast aspect of it, like being able to download it. So what will probably happen is I will record simultaneously. So I will stream live on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, just like I am right now. But I'll also be recording the podcast. This is something we did. Way back. If you guys remember something called Ustream. So Ustream we used to go live on that platform, and it was I don't know. I'll have to check if we can do that. So Ustream, we would go live on that, and people would interact that way, but it just wasn't the same. It just didn't feel, I don't know, it just wasn't as, it didn't really feel like it was as interactive as Twitch. Yeah, it is going back. I'll have to check and see, D-Walls, whether or not I can use OBS to record the audio. If there is a way to do that, then for sure. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, so I'm sure there's a way to do it. Yeah, TV's Travis, I'm going to be using, I'll probably record using Audio Hijack. So I'll probably record using that, and then I'll just take that audio and turn it into a podcast, which should Should be pretty easy. There's always a way to do this stuff. Always. I like that. That's coming together, guys. It's looking pretty good. That looks pretty decent. I like it. I still got a little bit of work to do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. That's what I was doing. So I don't know if anybody knew this too. I used to do. Well, I still do. We technically haven't really, pod faded, but I used to do a show called Creature Geek, where we do our recording that way, and that's what I would do. I would rip the audio. I wouldn't rip the audio from the stream, but we would record separately on Audio Hijack, and then I would put the show together in GarageBand or something. And that seemed to work. It seemed to work pretty well. Pretty happy with the way that went. You know what? I'm gonna redo that. Oh man, O is here. What's going on, O? Oh man, that takes me back. It's good to have you here. Thank you. Hey, 9 of 12. Night, thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Every person that joins is taking me a little bit closer to affiliate. Oh man, gosh, it's been so long. Hey, O, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. Gosh, brings me back. Yes, you know, it's been so long. I probably should have done this a lot sooner, but I don't know why I didn't. Hello, 9 of 12. Nice to see you. O was one of my heroes or still is one of my heroes when doing streaming art. He actually showed me how to do a lot of digital work, how to work digitally, and if you don't follow you need to, because he's one fantastic artist. I have so much respect for him, and you know, every time I see O's stuff, it just gets better and better and better. So yeah, thank you so much, O. Thank you for following. Oh, do you have a Twitch channel? If you do, I should probably follow that. What else is going on here? Let's open this. So I'm sort of winging it with this drawing. Oh, you can blush. It's fine. O is blushing because I'm gushing over him. But I'm telling you, man, O is incredible. Yeah, there you go. Good job, D-Wald. That's the way you go. He's great. Fantastic. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna use some other brushes to kind of speed up this process a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. I will follow you as soon as I finish this stream. I should know that. You know what I mean? Because I've seen your stuff on Instagram, and I thought, of course, O is streaming. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah. Oh, we go way back to the Extra Life days, man. With Scott Johnson and Extra Life. Gosh, I miss those days, O. I wish I mean, Scott kind of continued doing ELR through other projects, but I really miss the original. I miss the original ELR. Such a good show. Maybe some specs on this. So much fun. You know, I don't know why I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Because I'm just, it's just so much. I'm so used to kind of doing my art kind of by myself. But it's nice to have followers. It's nice to have people that kind of are here. I'm going to be doing, O was asking when I'm going to be streaming. So I'm streaming Wednesdays for right now, Wednesdays, and then I'm also going to be doing it on Fridays before Tom Merritt's show. And then I'm also looking to possibly do it for maybe Wednesday or Thursday nights, and that's when I'll be doing like Jawbone Radio. So I'm still trying to figure out my schedule. But this is, I think, right now, this is kind of where it's at. Wednesdays seem to be a good day for me because I don't have a whole lot going on. But that could change at any time. I currently don't have like a big project right now, kind of in the works. But after today, I may. Oh, thank you so much, Kipper. Thank you for your support. So when do you stream, O? Are you streaming? You have a regular schedule? Bit. There we go. A little more shadow on the face. Oh, okay. So then after we do this show, we're all gonna raid O's channel. So I'll be streaming for probably another hour, maybe even shorter than that. But if you're still up, we'll raid you. We'll actually go over there, and I'll get everybody, all my 10 viewers, to raid you. I gotta learn how to do this stuff. You know, just how to raid people and the bits thing, all that stuff. I got so much to learn. So this piece is coming together pretty nicely. I am controlling lighting in a lot of different ways, just because I felt, I really want some nice crisp shadows. So that's what I'm doing. I want to make sure that the shadows are nice and tight. The lighting is nice and tight. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good idea. So, let me ask you this about raiding. Do I need to raid the channel, or can anybody just raid, like someone from my chat room, for example, can set the raid up and we can raid? You gotta explain this to me because I'm not. Twitch dashboard. I probably am lazy, but I can make it work. Probably at the end of a stream, I can probably it can probably be a little bit easier. See, I'm not on the Twitch dashboard. I'm streaming. I guess I am. I don't know. Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, only I can do it. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, well, I'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, We'll come, I'll make sure that I raid you in the chat. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. We'll find out what O is streaming. What kind of art he's streaming. He does really amazing fantasy type art. O does. It's beautiful stuff. Hey, good seeing you too, O. Thanks for coming. Good luck with your stream. We'll come raid you afterwards. Yeah, I'm like such a noob, man. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So that looks pretty good. Oh, no, you know what? I'm totally forgetting. Totally forgetting the shirt. Yeah, I can stream a lot more right now because I don't have like a big gig that is like keeping me busy. But I'm hoping that by sort of focusing my energies on somewhere else, that I will that all the good vibes will come through, and I'll get some gigs. That looks good. I like it. All right, I'm gonna do something here. Let's give it a little more shadow. Hey, thank you, Kaizoku 1974. Nice, thank you so much for subscribing. You know what's interesting about doing this as opposed to trying to do, real work, I mean, like portraiture of actual people, is that you can have a little bit more leeway, a little more fun. Hey, nice, 69 followers. Ooh, that's interesting. I wonder what that means. Okay. All right. So what I want to do now? Let's group this up. Let's group it. Let's group it and continue doing work. So I'm happy with what this looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and create another layer. Good number, guys. Understand. That looks kind of weird. Let's do a different color. Oops, I don't want a group, I want a layer. Now that looks awesome. Looks a lot of fun. All right, let's think of what we can do here now. I got to think about how what I want to add here, because I have. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. That looks pretty fun. Let's see here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of rim lighting. I got a friend request from a single Korean lady. My only friend that I have approved is Lambrella. I'm not big on that sort of I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know exactly what's happening with you there, Kepper. But I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any advice for that kind of stuff. I wish I did. I'm not that good at I'm not that good at that stuff. Oh boy, does that look bad. Always good. See, this is why I love working digitally, because I can screw up like that horribly, and it doesn't matter, right? Looks pretty tight, man. I actually like this. I like the way it's coming out. Oh, I know what to do. Hang on a second. I know what to do. Hang on a second. Aha. That's not right. Let me do this. So this is a part where I'm sort of experimenting with different designs or different looks. And sort of see what happens here. So let's see what happens. There we go. Perfect. So I really am digging. Hey, Carlos. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Let me see. Maybe color dodge. See, now you can just sort of experiment with what you want this to look like. There we go. Ooh, that looks good. So now I can just sort of have some fun by throwing some interesting stuff here in the backgrounds. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. Go brighter and smaller. It looked good. Yeah, the texture looks really decent, right? Looks pretty tight. Oh God, of course. Let's see what happens. Oh no, you know what? Before I do that, so I'm gonna leave that open because I found a bunch of cool brushes that I want to try to experiment with here. So this is cool, man. When you have so many brushes in your palette, you can you can sort of just keep playing, right? And see what happens. Ooh, what is it doing? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Gosh, this is weird. All right, let me take a look. So I forgot. So I did this half-tone screen. But now I'm going to use a brush to sort of continue that process. Let me see what happens here. That's pretty cool. I am taking commissions. Yes. So this is a good time, if any, to talk about hiring me. If you are new to me, don't know who I am. My name's Len Peralta. I'm found at lenperalta.com. I also have a Patreon that's associated with this, patreon.com/Len. You can also tip me at Twitch, which is you can either just send me There's a tip jar, PayPal tip jar. There's also another Streamlabs tip jar, so I take money any way I can. I am open for commissions right now, and this is a good time to order because there's lots of events coming up in the next couple months or weeks. Father's Day, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and graduation is also an event that you can hire me for. So yes, so if you are at all interested in hiring me for anything, please do so. You can find me at lenperalta.com or lenperaltastore.com and start the whole process and start talking to me about stuff. So yes, to answer your question, I am taking commissions. A lot of great. This is a great time to do that. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? That's what I wanted to do. All right, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun now. It's part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because there was this, it just was just sort of fun. Yeah, absolutely. I am open for whatever. I'll do a lot of different things. And at the moment, I don't have a huge commission line. I usually do have at least a couple, but I do not at the moment. You can also check Men's website. That's that'd be great. Oh gosh, so now. Oh, you know what? Let me just keep adding fun stuff. So I'm gonna create some other little fun pieces here that are gonna add to the dimension of this piece. This was a good one to choose, I think, because it's just sort of fun and interesting, and I don't really have to think too hard, which is perfect for me. So I'm just adding some details here. This reminds me a lot of Scott Pilgrim, which I guess has its 10th anniversary. I dig that movie a lot. You know, I think I may actually end up doing I may end up doing the whole family. Drawing the whole family here. Because I really dig this art style a lot, man. That's nice. Sorry. I usually don't talk to myself when I'm creating a piece, but this is my inner monologue, right? Like I'm like, oh, that looks good. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. It's sort of ridiculous. Now I'm getting to a point where it's like, maybe this is a little bit too much. Let me see. I'll use some typography. So this morning I was in a BFA presentation at CIA, and this one student had been doing some fantastic hand lettering, and I was like, man, that's so good. So I'm sort of on this kick where I'm like digging hand lettering, so I thought, oh, maybe I'll hand letter something, but I don't really know. Oh, I don't know if I'll do that or not. Interesting. I think that's a little bit too much. Let's just take the words off. My Geek Week cards. Oh man. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to push myself a little more with my colors and stuff like that. Oh, no, I do like that. That doesn't look too bad. Bring that down a little bit. I think I may be wrapping this guy up, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, you know what? There's certain things that I totally forgot to do because I was so not thinking. So let me hang on a second. I can still do it. Hang on. Small little things. That I did not put in the original image, so I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'll do one last thing, and maybe call this a day. Is I'm gonna do a little design on her t-shirt. By the way, I guess I didn't ask anybody this. Did anybody else watch this movie? Am I the only person that watched it? Because it's pretty good. So this is going to be small enough that no one really notice it. just gonna blur that slightly. Yeah, literally, Katie Data, in like an hour and a half, I created something out of whole cloth for you, my backers. Or not my backers, my followers. I'm so used to doing. I wanted to get that dog in there. Let's do one last thing too. I gotta think a little bit more about what I want to draw during these streams. I think I want to do a variety of different art. I think this is good. Falling back onto cartoons is always fun for me. So maybe I'll continue with that process. But I want to do a lot of different sort of art on this channel. So I gotta really think about what that is and how that's gonna look. Heck. There we go. You're not distracting me. You're actually keeping me company. Usually, when I'm creating a piece, I'm usually just creating it by myself. And I don't, I'm not really interacting with anybody. So a lot of my day is spent very, very quiet by myself. So to have this kind of outlet is pretty cool. Oh, now I'm just sort of throwing some stuff in here for the fun of it. That's wrong. There we go. That looks pretty cool. What do you say, guys? I think this is done. So the most important thing, of course, is to sign. Can't believe this is what I'm spending my time on. Just writing it. Alright, and then well, I'm glad to hear that, Katie Gata. I'll try to keep this interesting. I'm always I'm like a progression freak. I love watching how things kind of come together. So hopefully it'll be interesting regardless of what I do. But I really like this. I think this turned out good. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create another clipping mask real quick. This is like the smallest, stupidest thing. But in order to make everything look like it belongs, I'm gonna do one more thing here. Just to give a little bit of dimension to this, because those are kind of flat on her. See, that made all the difference, right, guys? That little small detail. Well, maybe I'll play around with one more thing here before we go. Add a solid color on top. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I want... That's pretty cool. I don't like that. We're gonna remove that. Well, guys, this is the last. This is the piece. This is what I created today. If you haven't gotten the chance to, you should totally watch Mitchell's versus the Machines. And I would recommend that you do that as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate it. Also, let's figure out how to raid. So let me take a look here. I'm gonna go look at my stream. How do I raid, guys? Tell me how to do it. Do I just hit... What is O's channel's name? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember? Can anybody tell me? I guess I can search it. Maybe it's O Abnormal. Yeah, it's O Abnormal. Alright, so we're gonna raid O Abnormal. So I think all I gotta do is hit raid. Like, what do I do? Oh. Okay, I see. Here we go. I saw it. Okay, so I put that in the chat. That's all right. We're all older here, so I'm gonna end the stream and go ahead and go over and raid. There's only 6 of us, but that's it. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for being a part of today's stream, and I'll be back here on Friday with another piece of art. So